Today's video is about why I don't eat rat meat, and you probably do.
I am a vegan, you are a loser.
So some people say I'm a dick. I'm one of those vegans who just like, you eat meat, murder, murder, and spraying their dog with red paint or something. I'm not that guy. Do you know what you're eating? That's all I'm asking. Like, some people are very unconscious about what they eat. Some choose, they know full well, and then they choose, and that's a different story. That's okay. That's the carnivore diet people who have seen all the vegan documentaries. They've seen the cows and the pigs being treated poorly in the farms. I'm like, yeah, I know that's how that happens. I need to survive. I tried vegan. I'm going carnivore. It's like, I get you. I don't respect you, but I understand. It's like, oh, I'm an apex predator here. So it's like, there's those people, but some haven't reached that stage yet where they don't even know that the pig they eat, oh, look at this ham. Do you want ham tonight? We can roast it by the fire. Our cat can watch. Hi, kitty. We love you so much. You're eating your cat. So they don't see the difference between their cat, their dog, and the pig that they bought at the grocery store to roast over an open fire. That's supposed to be chestnuts, you psychopaths. So, do you get it? Like, that's why I'm just saying, I'm asking. I'm just throwing things out there like, you eat dog meat. I joke, but really, is it a joke? Like, when I say, like, you eat rat meat, you freak. Why do I say that? Because I could easily fool you by presenting you a plate of rat meat saying, here's some grass-fed bison. It's from the mountains. They eat these special herbs up there. It's why it's sweeter than other meats. And you'd sit down on your carnivore diet, like, oh yeah, the herbs, you can taste it. And I'm like, yeah, it's not herbs. It's sewer slime and cheese and discarded human waste. Breads and crusts. Old cheese, that's what they eat mostly. They're wet when we catch them. They're sewer rats. They're big, juicy, fatty, fatty meat. You can stay in your ketone ratios. Look at you. So it's like, I could give you rat meat and you would eat it as a meat eater and you wouldn't even know. I just grind it up. There you have it. You could never give me a plate of rat meat and have me like, okay. It doesn't look like a fruit. Doesn't look like real food to me. I'm not eating whatever the hell that is that you fried. So it's like, do you see it? You eat rat meat. Satan tempts us every day. It would be very tempting to fall in and eat whatever the hell I wanted at a grocery store. And that would include meat. Of course, you think I don't walk by those rotisserie chickens? And you think I smell it? I'm like, oh, gross. Oh, what is that smell? Oh, God. People eat that? Why? It's like, it's delicious looking. I've tasted them before. I was carnivore. That was my go-to meal. It gave me acne, by the way. You suck, chickens. So it's like, of course. But the disciplined road where you stay true and you shield yourself from those temptations, eventually they don't even become temptations and you don't see them as food. So I just want to promote some awareness and just get people thinking, because they might not have ever even heard that pigs are really smart and fun. Like, a lot of people have pet pigs. They're smarter than their dog, and there's really like no difference. If anything, if you're going to eat one of your animals, pick the dumber one. That's the dog. You know, there's a verse in the Bible that says something like, don't ever eat something that died naturally or was torn apart by beasts. And then there's another verse that says, thou shalt not kill. And so when it comes to meat eating, how are you ever going to eat meat? You can't eat something that died already. So like, say you're raising cows to eat, and then it dies on its own. You're not allowed to eat that. And you're not allowed to kill it anyway. So it's like, it's pretty clear. I know there's a lot of books in between there that's like, you eat the cloven hoof ones and cows are good, don't eat pork, eat fish, not ones without scales. Like, there's all that. Was that God? That was humans. I don't follow a lot of those old-timey rules. I'm just saying, like, some of them are, if you have a slave and you gave him a wife and they have a child, if that slave leaves, you can keep the wife and child as yours. It's like, oh yeah, of course. Yeah, let's see how that flies in our modern world. Like, there's a lot of old-timey shit. And yes, I'm only quoting the things that support my arguments, but what are you gonna eat out there? Sometimes I get comments from people asking me, what about clams and mussels? Those aren't, like, they don't feel pain. They don't have a central nervous system. Like, why not eat that? That's perfect, like, addition to a vegan diet. Has all the nutrients you'd ever need, the B12s, all that stuff. And then I think, like, Bible says clearly, don't eat anything from the sea that doesn't have scales and fins. Those little things are bottom feeders. They are filthy to you for a modern reason. They eat the heavy metals. They're bottom feeders. They eat garbage and filter it. They're literally filters for our lakes and oceans. You're eating a filter. Like, why do you think people have problems later in life with, like, neurodegenerative disease? It's the heavy metals that accumulate, and a lot of that is from that. Everyone's loving their shrimps and all that stuff. That shit is poison, and we're already poisoned. There's a chemtrail out there, I swear. As I walk down here, I see all these tiny little birds, little different species mingling together. There's like big seagulls, and then there's little ones. They're not seagulls, but they look like seagulls. They're the Caspian tern. They just have a black head. And there's all these other little shore birds and warblers. They're all flying, they're working together. I like that they're still alive. I would never want to pick one off and eat seagull meat for a free meal. It's just harmony. And this is how it's supposed to be. And in the winter, when no fruits and vegetables are growing, you eat other things that still aren't walking around. Grains and beans and stuff like that, if you're that level and you can't even be raw vegan in the winter like I have been once. All I'm saying is, if it's not 100% necessary that we eat the animals, then maybe find some alternatives. And you might find that you actually feel better and the food is even more delicious. Depend if you're allowed to eat certain cooked foods, at least, and nightshade sauces. Oh, those are fun times. So, what do you think of that? Let me know down below. Just thumb up the video. It's cool. I'm the beloved town vegan. No one has a problem with me. It's cool. Thank you for the thumbs up. Oh. Okay. You could thumb the video down if you're making a barbecue tonight and you have mysterious skewers that your wife brought home, and you're pretty sure it's cow. It's a cow. Look at it. It's red meat. But unfortunately for you, you're eating rat meat, and that's not a good thing. It's likely what they serve at McDonald's, and whatever. God save you in the end. I'll be leaving. Thank you for the Bitcoin donations. What do you think of that? Subscribe for me, I don't say it.